Good evening, everyone, and a heartfelt welcome to the third day of the International Ayurveda Summit organized by Professional Vedya and the Ancient Medico. First of all, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of you for joining us today. We truly appreciate your presence and enthusiasm for this event. Now, without further delay, it's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Dr. Gaurang Joshi, sir. Sir is an adjunct faculty at Hindu University of America and director at International School of Ayurveda in Colombia. Sir will share the insights and expertise with us on a relevant topic, scope and challenges in international Ayurveda practice. We'll also have a question and answer session towards the end, so please feel free to ask your questions. You can ask your questions through the chat box and we'll do our best to address them during the question and answer session. Now, Mike, over to you, sir.
Namaste all. Am I audible to all?
Yes, sir, audible. Namaste, sir.
Thank you for this professional Vaidya group and Agas Foundation and entire team of this Gen Z of Ayurveda. I can say this is Gen Z of Ayurveda. You are eagerly waiting to get a chance to perform the best in Ayurvedic practice. And it's really a pleasure to share my experience with you all regarding the global opportunities of Ayurveda. And I just want to know which language you prefer, Hindi, English, whatever the language. Accordingly, I will deliver my talk. So just tell me which language you want to listen. Hindi, okay, English. So I will do both way, English and Hindi, both mix. Is it okay?
Yeah, sir, you can do both in English and Hindi.
So मैं आगाज फाउंडेशन और ये प्रोफेशनल वैद्य ग्रुप का आभारी हूँ कि एक अच्छा आप इंटरनेशनल ये कॉन्फ्रेंस आपने प्लान किया है एंड इट्स रियली अ प्लेजर फॉर मी टू शेयर माय एक्सपीरियंस विद ऑल ऑफ यू। और जो हमारा आज का टॉपिक है ग्लोबल अपॉर्चुनिटीज ऑफ आयुर्वेद, तो आज सबको ये जानना बहुत ही एक जरूरी है कि आयुर्वेद में ग्लोबली क्या हो रहा है, व्हाट हैज बीन गोइंग ऑन इन द फील्ड ऑफ आयुर्वेद ग्लोबली, कहाँ कौन सी कंट्रीज में लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, क्या कौन सी क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज है। तो दैट इज द पार्ट ऑफ दिस टॉक। लेकिन उससे पहले मुझे ये भी जानना है कि आप में से कितने लोग अभी प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग एंड व्हाट टाइप्स ऑफ प्रैक्टिस आर यू डूइंग। इंटरेक्टिव सेशन है, आप बोल भी सकते हो, यू आर फ्री टू आस्क मी बाय स्पीकिंग। आप माइक्रोफोन ऑन करके भी आप मुझे बता सकते हो कि आप में से कितने लोग प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हो अभी, और या प्लानिंग टू स्टार्ट योर प्रैक्टिस। अच्छा, आप लोगों को म्यूट किया है, ओके।
मैं करता हूँ सर प्रैक्टिस, मैं डॉक्टर विश्वजीत ओडिशा से।
ओके ओके ओके,
मैं आयुर्वेदिक फुल आयुर्वेदिक प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ।
वेरी नाइस ओके। कोई ऐसे प्रैक्टिसर है यहाँ पे, दोज हु प्रैक्टिसिंग सुपर स्पेशलिटी इन आयुर्वेद, लाइक those who are practicing in just like obesity or infertility or skin disease or thyroid, those who are only practicing in some super specialty, क्योंकि आयुर्वेद practice, yes, so Ayurveda practice can be divided in two parts. First part is general Ayurvedic practice, that is called general practice in Ayurveda, and second is super speciality. So मैं जो आज आपके साथ मेरा एक्सपीरियंस शेयर कर रहा हूँ वो जस्ट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू कि अभी तक जो वैद्य प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं मार्केट में या सोसाइटी में या इंडिया में, तो मैक्सिमम प्रैक्टिशनर्स आर डूइंग लाइक जनरल प्रैक्टिस. They are entertaining all the patients like I will treat arthritis, I will treat rheumatism, I will treat autoimmune disease, I will treat infertility, I will treat piles and anorectal practice, I will do skin disease. So it is called jack of all. Again, master of none. So that is what this is somewhat a negative points in the Ayurvedic practice. कि आप प्रैक्टिस तो कर रहे हो लेकिन यू डोंट नो कि आपको कौन से फील्ड में आगे बढ़ना है. So there are lots of opportunities in the field of Ayurveda. So you need to decide if you want to go ahead in the field of Ayurveda. If you are having any super specialty concept, जैसे कि आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग exclusively in dermatology and autoimmune diseases, and my wife Dr. Bhavna, she is practicing exclusively in oncology, clinical Ayurvedic oncology. And since 2007 we are running our Athara multi-speciality Ayurveda hospital here in Rajkot, and we are practicing international on the international platforms. I have visited more than 21 countries for the promotion, propagation of Ayurveda, and look forward to visit more than 50 countries during my this professional career. So when I started my career, it was not easy because you all are guys very lucky that you are presently living in the era of this globalization and technological revolution. You are fortunate to interact with us through this Google Meet or Zoom or Facebook or WhatsApp or lots of other ways to communicate with the experienced Ayurvedic clinician, right? When we started, there was no technology because I'm practicing since 30 years. I started my practice in 1995. So there was no internet, there was no mobile, there was no broadband. But when in 1997, when the uh, first time internet was started in India, then I was, I think I can say, the Ayurvedic doctor who got training how to operate this computer, how to operate this internet. So I started to learn Microsoft Office, this PowerPoint presentation, everything I learned in a institute of computer, because at that time I was very well aware that in coming years this revolution in the field of information technology will rule over all over the world. और उस टाइम पे nobody has this personal computer or laptops. So it was the time of cyber cafe in India. So अगर आप if you want to use this internet and computer, you need to visit and spend time in the cyber cafe. So I am among that types of person that went through that era when this revolution was started in 1997. Then उस टाइम में मैं जब every Sunday I was spending at least 1.5 to 2 hours in cyber cafe. What is going on in the field of medicine, in the field of Ayurveda. And when I was surfing, only 3 to 4 names were there. You might heard the name of Dr. Vasant Lad. How many of you know about Dr. Vasant Lad? Dr. Vasant Lad is one of the great personality in the field of Ayurveda. He was at USA. Right now he's also in USA. He was in New Mexico, Albuquerque, the Ayurvedic Institute in USA. He was the founder. Right now we moved to North Carolina. But He was very legendary personality, still he is a legendary personality. Then Dr. Subhash Ranade sir is also one of the legendary personality. If some of you from Maharashtra will know to him very well, he is the founder of International Academy of Ayurveda. Then I think you all know about Dr. Pratap Chauhan, Jiva Ayurveda. So these are the few names when you surf onto the internet during that area from 1997 to 2000 or 2001. Oh, Dr. Sumit, yeah, we are studying their books. Yes, Dr. Ranade sir has written more than 150 books, and it is in the curriculum of Ayurveda study in Maharashtra. तो उस टाइम की हम बात करते हैं. Then one more organization in USA. The name of that organization is National Ayurvedic Medical Association. That is called NAMA. So I was very curious when when I was visiting the website of NAMA. They are organizing every year one annual conference. So I was thought that one day, if I have good number of enough money, at least one day I will participate in this conference as a delegate. So that was my dream. तो ऐसे ऐसे हमारा करियर स्टार्ट हुआ था. आई वॉज इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ माई करियर आई वॉज डूइंग जनरल प्रैक्टिस लाइक allopathic medicine, because that time Ayurveda was not that much having popularity or not that much base. But when I switch over to Ayurveda, then I decided that why there is no super specialty concept in Ayurveda. Then I decided that I want to develop Ayurvedic dermatology. I want to develop autoimmune disease practice in Ayurveda with the Panchakarma. And my wife, Dr. Bhavna, she is MD Ayurveda, basically from ITRA right now. It is IPGT and RA in Jamnagar, one of the premium institute of Ayurveda in India. And she has done her MD. She was the first MD in Ayurveda oncology from Gujarat Ayurveda University. So when we started our journey together, then I started with super specialty practice with dermatology and autoimmune disease with Panchakarma. And there was no social media like Facebook or Instagram or any other social media was not there. Facebook came into the existence in 2007. Then we started to surf this Facebook, to operate this Facebook and everything. So there are right now, we have pages of our Athar Multi-Speciality Ayurveda Hospital and Research Center, and my personal page, that is Dr. Gaurang Joshi, that is on Facebook. Friends, right now people can verify their account by paying some amount monthly to Facebook, but I was verified as an Ayurvedic physician in 2021 due to my efforts during the COVID-19 period. At that time, I served many people through continuous live videos and helped the people with the Ayurveda. And that gives me much popularity, and I was verified. I was the first Ayurvedic physician who was verified by Facebook in that time, 2021. अभी तो लोग पैसा दे के वेरीफाइड करवा रहे. That is not the real thing. So that was the achievement, and all credit goes to Lord Dhanvantari and Ayurveda. So when I started my practice in Ayurveda, because I suddenly switched over to Ayurveda, I was very new to Ayurveda. I was not that much big fan of Ayurveda because When I joined Ayurvedacharya BAMS, my goal is to become a good allopathic physician, not Ayurvedic physician. But thanks to Dr. Bhavna, because of her, I am right now a successful Ayurvedic physician and visited more than 21 countries. I never thought that I will go out of India for the promotion and propagation of Ayurveda. Yes, so many students has, or so many attendees raised their hands. We will take all your questions. Don't worry about it. One by one, I will take. But first, listen. Everything is very because I want to inspire all of you that Ayurveda can do all the magic. बस आपका एक efforts with dedication is requires. So we started this our hospital in Rajkot. Right now, I'm delivering from my consulting chamber in 2007. 2007 से हमने start किया. Almost we are finishing 18 years. Non-stop journey of Ayurveda. And entire journey is of 30 years. So at the time when Facebook started, we have already developed our website atharvayurveda.com. You can follow me on Instagram, Dr. Joshi. So you can come to know about my all the activities, what we are doing. Last in the month of July, August, I was at Brazil, US, and Mexico. And maybe in February, I'm again visiting Europe. And in May 2025, I'm visiting Canada, USA, and Mexico again. But how it become possible? So it requires your efforts with dedication and super specialty concept and evidence-based Ayurveda. That is the important part of my career because I was treating lots of skin diseases and I am always sharing my case studies on Facebook and various social medias. That gave me the opportunity, that opened the door for me. First, I was invited in Indonesia, University of Indonesia. It is one of the premier institute in the International Symposium on Cancer. And there were only 3 speakers. 2 were from Australia and I was from India, where I discussed and represented Ayurveda in the field of oncology. Then I told you that I was having a dream to visit USA in the NAMA, National Ayurvedic Medical Association. As a delegate, I dreamed to be there. But by the grace of Lord Dhanvantari, they were following me on Facebook and they showed my all the case studies was I was regularly sharing on the Facebook. So there was a conference in 2013 and the theme of the conference was Ayurveda for lifestyle disorders. And they invited me to deliver my talk on the psoriasis management through Ayurveda. Because they are only inviting 3 speakers out of USA. And I was fortunate to be invited among these 3 speakers, and I was the only from India at that time in 2013. Then after, I was invited by the Department of Dermatology, Henry Ford Hospital, Detroit, USA, where I discussed and shared my talks, my evidence-based Ayurveda with a dermatologist of Henry Ford Hospital, Detroit. And they were quite impressed with the power of Ayurveda. I presented on the vitiligo management, and they were so happy to see the results. How Ayurveda is getting excellent results. And then That the team of dermatologists, they have started to written one book, the Handbook of Vitiligo, and they invited me to write a chapter on Ayurvedic concept of vitiligo, and I was the fortunate person who has contributed one chapter in the that book, that is Handbook of Vitiligo, and I'm the only to get this opportunity because all were very renowned dermatologists of USA. So this is all credit goes to Ayurveda. Then I visited many countries, and now it is unstoppable. But before that, we also need to understand the recent scenario in the Ayurveda globally. So I would like to share my PPT if you can make me host or like that. Uh, how can I share my PPT if anyone can guide?
Sir, you can share your screen
Yeah, but I think you need to. Okay, this is okay, fine.
option.
Okay, got it. Okay. So this is my presentations, right? So is my slides, आप देख सकते हो ना मेरी स्लाइड्स सब?
Yes, sir, they are
Yes,
with.
sir.
Okay. So this is Dhanvantari mantra because we all are the devotees of Lord Dhanvantari. So this is a short bio of mine. Uh, I'm the founder director of Athora Multi-Speciality Ayurveda Hospital and Research Center, Rajkot. I'm BAMS, graduated from Gujarat Ayurveda University. Experience practicing Ayurveda since 29 years. Affiliated with numerous national, international Ayurveda organizations, global practice and presence invited as a many as a keynote speaker and teacher in more than 21 countries, recognized with many of honors and awards. This is my wife, Dr. Bhavna Joshi. She is Ayurveda expert in oncology. She is right now director of our Athora Multi-Speciality Hospital and Research Center. He is also a professor at the Indian Institute of Ayurveda Research and Hospital in Rajkot, and she is the HOD of Shalakya Tantra, and she is practicing Ayurveda oncology since 25 years. She has also visited more than 10 countries with me, and she is exclusively practicing in Ayurveda oncology. So these are our expertise. These are our organization, Athora Multi-Speciality Ayurveda Hospital and Research Center, established in 2007. Then this is
Sir,
our academy.
slide is dropped on the first page.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Got it. Just a minute. Okay. Just a minute. So it is not moving on this meet right now, right? Okay. So this is, how can I do the slide share here? Slideshow.
Sir, there is an option slide.
How can I next slide? Or I can share directly this my slides, and you are right now these slides. What I am doing is you can see or not.
सर दिख रही है
दिख रही है मेरी स्लाइड? अब जो मैं नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे जा रहा हूँ आपको दिख रही है? पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन आयुर्वेदा डॉक्टर गौरांग जोशी, वो स्लाइड दिख रही है आपको?
नो सर स्लाइड मूव नहीं हो रहा है
स्लाइड मूव नहीं हो रहा है ना, वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि वो
वहाँ ऊपर एक सर ऑप्शन है स्लाइड शो करके।
जस्ट अ मिनट। कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे है ना।
नंबर ऑप्शन।
दिस इज व्हाट आई एम हो क्यों नहीं रही है वो? जस्ट मिनट, आई विल स्टॉप एंड अगेन शेयर इट। ओके, डोंट वरी, स्टॉप शेयरिंग। Okay, now again I will share it.
सर लेफ्ट साइड जो पेज नंबर शो हो रहे हैं उस पर क्लिक कीजिए, वहां से पेज चेंज हो जाएगा।
अच्छा, यहाँ से हो जाएगा। हम्म, हम्म, ये पता नहीं है what's going wrong with these things.
सर आप व्हाट्सएप पे फॉरवर्ड कर दीजिए, हम रजिस्टर्ड वाले ग्रुप में डाल देते हैं, सब लोगों को वहाँ प्रोवाइड हो जाएगा, ओपन कर लेंगे।
Just a minute, I need to check it. Just a minute. कि यहाँ पे जो मैं अलग खोल रहा हूँ वहां पे आपको दिख रही है? यहाँ से मैं स्क्रॉल करता हूँ तो यहाँ से हो रहा है वो, ये आपको विजिबल है?
सर यहाँ शो नहीं हो रहा।
यहाँ पे शो नहीं हो रहा है। Okay.
सर नाउ
हाँ, अब हो रहा है? अब हो रहा है? हाँ, अब हो रहा है मेरे ख्याल से। हाँ, अब हो रहा है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now I'm switching over to that slide. So this is अथर्वा ग्लोबल एकेडमी ऑफ आयुर्वेदा। ये स्लाइड दिख रही है ना आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is founded by Dr. Bhavana and me. Currently, we are running the courses in Europe, USA, UK, Canada. Uh, we are running various courses of Ayurveda, and just like compared to BMS, it is they are equal to BAMS courses. That is Ayurveda level 1, level 2, level 3. We are also teaching Marma therapy. We are also teaching Ayurveda dermatology, skin diseases. We are also teaching Ayurveda oncology, सुपर स्पेशलिटी कोर्सेज ऑफ ऑन्कोलॉजी, डर्मेटोलॉजी एंड कॉस्मेटोलॉजी. अगर आप में से भी किसी को ज्वाइन करना है, यू कैन ज्वाइन अस. So these are the academy. This is our NGO, that is Atharo Life Science Academic and Research Foundation. It's a non-profit organization, and we are doing lots of activities for the promotion of Ayurveda through this organization. So ये आज का हमारा टॉपिक है ग्लोबल पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन आयुर्वेदा, और what are the opportunities and challenges. That's what we are going to share with you. This is our website. So why globalization of Ayurveda? This word of globalization is not new in Ayurveda. If you can see Greeks, Hellenic period, Arabs, Chinese, East, Central Asia. If you can see our Bel Samhita, it is belongs to that. So this all people were known about Ayurveda. Right now, we all are living in the global village. This internet brings lots of revolution in our life. This culture of knowledge sharing, and उसमें भी सबसे ज्यादा जो वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज है, they are searching for alternative health systems. अगर आप alternative health systems में जाएंगे तो you will find acupuncture, aromatherapy, Ayurveda, homeopathy, naturopathy, reflexology, Tibetan medicine, यूनानी, chiropractic. ये सारी चीजें आपको वहां पे as an alternative medicine. If you just go to Google or on the AI chat GPT, you will find all these things. Now, जो सबसे बड़ी चीज है, this alternative medicine, they known as CCAM. CAM means complementary and alternative medicine is an international phenomenon. ये आप एक वर्ड आप देख सकते हो कि आप यूएस जाओ, यूके जाओ, कनाडा जाओ, और any parts of the Europe, you will find CAM practitioner. Those who are working in alternative systems of medicine, they are known as complementary and alternative systems of medicines, CAM. The prevalence of CAM use is estimated at 25% among the residents of the UK, then 50% among the German people, French people, and Australian populations. And from 42 to 69% of the US residents, they also know about this CAM. There are some renowned people, they have spread this CAM, and it's called complementary or alternative medicine used in a comprehensive cancer center, and the implications oncology journal of clinical oncology in USA. तो वहां से ये शब्द निकल के आया, and still it is known as complementary and alternative medicine. लेकिन what different from other medicine? What Ayurveda is quite different. We are studying anatomy and physiology. We also have specific fundamental theories different from other CAM systems. So we are the unique. We are totally scientific people. That we need to educate the people about the scientific values of Ayurveda. That is what we need to do as a practitioner of Ayurveda. Or for that, what we can do. Right now, why we are talking about the globalization. So, main thing is economics and tourism. Medical tourism की बहुत बात हो रही है. So why we should not talk about Ayurvedic tourism? If we can work in that direction, there is a lots of opportunities in the field of Ayurveda as Ayurvedic tourism. It can generate lots of job opportunities. It can open new markets for us. एंड सबसे बड़ा पॉजिटिव पॉइंट्स फॉर आयुर्वेदिक, that is therapeutic paradigm. Other systems, they are also working, but they are not as strong as Ayurveda, because Ayurveda is working on the therapeutic paradigm. We are also having pharmaceutical paradigm. All we are having lots of herbs. We have Rasoswati, we have Panchakarma treatment, and the first and very important part of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the only science in the world who is advocating the prevention, swasthasya swastha rakshanam. So this is a real advantage of Ayurveda while we talk about the globalization of Ayurveda. तो मैं जब इंटरनेशनल जाता हूँ, what I am doing? I am doing diet and lifestyle consultations maximum, preventive medicine, because Ayurveda is the only science who can talk, who can execute the preventive medicine. How we can get the market globally? Now, lots of opportunities has been opened for us purely as Ayurvedic practice. Nutraceuticals, we have lots of nutraceuticals hubs. We can introduce some nutraceutical products. We can prepare some food supplements. That is also very important. We can sell this medicine as herbal medicines, and the concept, particularly in the United States and in the Western countries, that is the concept of wellness. They are doing everything on the name of wellness. So why we don't introduce Ayurveda in the field of wellness? So these are the global market opportunity for all of you, you all young guys. The treatment and research are going on in the field of Ayurveda, but not carried out by the doctors or scientists who are trained in Ayurveda. So research is also one of the powerful tools for all of you. As the caution has to be exercised to make sure that the research is fruitful for Ayurveda. Lots of people are advocating about research methodology in Ayurveda, but how many of them are engaging in real research in Ayurveda? That is a big question mark. अभी जो आयुर्वेद का मार्केटिंग हो रहा है इन द पर्टिकुलर इन द वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज, they are belongs to a business community. They are businessmen, travel agents, tourism people. They are propagating and promoting Ayurveda. So when it switch over to the real Ayurvedic people, it can make lots of difference in the field of Ayurveda. So these are the things, the new horizons for you. As I told you about in USA, Dr. Vasant Lad, Deepak Chopra, Robert Svoboda, David Frawley. These are the people who have successfully propagated Ayurveda in the US. One more important person, that is Mark Halpern, who was the founder of California College of Ayurveda. I was fortunate to be invited by Mark Halpern to deliver my talk in this California College of Ayurveda. As I told you, Ayurveda Institute of New Mexico offer extensive on-site training and programs for self-healing without certifying practitioner. That is the main drawback. ये जो certification है, उनकी कोई value नहीं होती है. So for that we require some institutional affiliations, university affiliations. So what the courses what we are running is they are exclusively registered in RAV, Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapith. Right now, all our courses are going to be registered in level 3. So the value of certificates, what we will give them, that has more values. So American Institute of Ayurveda runs by home study programs for Vedic studies in New Mexico. So ये various organizations है, Florida Vedic College, then Hindi University of America, these all are making their efforts to propagate Ayurveda in the United States. But we can do a lot. I told you that in America, the California College of Ayurveda, the training of Ayurveda practitioner was started with title Please please mute.
Mute.
Please. Mute. They started their course with clinical Ayurveda specialist in 1996, and right now the
So,
graduates from this college, they are offering a doctorate.
सॉरी फॉर इंटरप्शन करें सर की स्लाइड प्रेजेंट नहीं हुई है
कौन सी स्लाइड प्रेजेंट नहीं हुई है?
सर आपकी स्लाइड प्रेजेंट
नहीं हो रही है अभी भी? ये आ रही अभी आयुर्वेदा द स्टडी ऑफ एनाटॉमी एंड फिजियोलॉजी
स्क्रीन का
प्रेजेंट हो रही है स्क्रीन शेयर हो रही है
स्टॉप करो स्टॉप करूंगा
ये आ रही है ना अभी देखो आ रही है ये स्लाइड मैंने अभी बताया आपको ओके
सर अभी आप फिर से
शेयर
आपने जब शेयर किया
अब विजिबल है मेरी स्लाइड आपको
आप उनको ले लीजिए
यस सर
ये स्लाइड विजुअल हो रही है मैं जो वन बाय वन स्क्रॉल कर रहा हूँ
नो सर
मैं वापस व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज व्हाई आई एम नॉट एबल टू शेयर माय स्क्रीन विथ यू ऑल पीपल no this is not the way okay
Yes, sir. Visible, sir.
विजिबल
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
लेकिन मैं स्क्रॉल कैसे करूं उसको दैट इज अ प्रॉब्लम becomes right not looking at picture first
कर दीजिएगा
क्यों हो रहा है ये क्या हो रहा है बीच में so no problem what I want to tell you that I will convey my message to all of you don't worry about it so ये यूएस से है फिर आपको बताने मैं बता सकता हूँ कि कौन सी कंट्रीज में क्या चांस है तो हमारी एशियन कंट्रीज है उसमें तो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है ही लाइक श्रीलंका है फिर नेपाल है तो यहाँ पे तो ऑलरेडी बिकॉज इट इज एशियन कंट्रीज है म्यांमार है दिख रही है स्लाइड म्यांमार वाली
यस सर
ओके ओके फाइन so again switching over to USA so there are American Academy of Ayurveda Medicine that is AAM there are lots of organization in the field of Ayurveda the thing is that we are the fractured society even in India we have lots of organizations we require one organization like IMA Indian Medical Association if we can create such organization it can raise a voice of Ayurveda, not in India, but internationally. But we have lots of organization, and that is a main drawback. The same thing is happening in USA also. Lots of organization, they are working, but what we want that if they can unite in one umbrella, that it can make a lots of difference. तो ये एक problem USA में है. Then there are certain problems like lots of Ayurvedic physicians are there in USA, but they cannot practice full-fledged Ayurveda. वहां पे full-fledged Ayurveda practice करना उनके लिए थोड़ी तकलीफ वाली बात है इसलिए क्योंकि वहां पे यहाँ पे अगर हम पंचकर्म कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे इंडिया में so we have we are having the luxury that we can offer this Panchakarma treatment through our masseur or therapist. तो वहां पे अगर पंचकर्म में वो वमन नहीं करवा सकते, विरेचन नहीं करवा सकते, they can't do even basti also. So there are only superficial treatment. So they can do only massage and Sirodhara. And again, वो मसाज करने के लिए भी they require license. Because to touch anyone's body, it is called body work. So all the states are having their own programs to get certified as licensed massage therapist, LMT. Some states are having 500 hours course, some are having 700 hour courses. So जो हमारे वहां पे जो आयुर्वेद के जो भी लोग सेटल्ड हुए हैं, they are doing this course of LMT, that is called licensed massage therapist. Again, it is devaluation to being an Ayurvedic physician कि आपको वहां पे अगर खुद को मसाज करना है, तो that is, I don't think so it is viable for all of us. So it's better कि वहां पे अगर opportunities है, so that is as a lifestyle consultant, pure Ayurvedic consultant for lifestyle and diet management. Some of the medicines in the form of dietary supplements or food supplements are available. और यहाँ से हम जब ऑनलाइन कंसल्टेशन करते हैं, और जब मैं यूएस जाके आता हूँ, जहाँ पे कंसल्टेशंस करता हूँ, वहाँ पे when I'm doing the consultations there, if somebody wants that they want the medicine from India, then I'm sending them the medicines. I have these medicines which is having the international standardization. तो उसमें सबसे बड़ा क्या होता है? So we cannot send it in the form of Ayurvedic medicine. तो यहाँ पे लिखा है, आपको देखना, यहाँ पे हमारे यहाँ पे लिखा है, it's a dietary supplement. So we can send them in the form of dietary supplements, not in the form of medicine. We cannot use the word Ayurvedic medicine. This is the same scenario, not in USA, but it's also in Canada, also in UK, all entire Europe. तो जब तक आयुर्वेद इंडिया में मेनस्ट्रीम मेडिसिन नहीं बनेगा, तब तक उसको हम ऑफिशियल रिकॉग्निशन दे नहीं पाएंगे, neither in USA nor in any part of the world. So this is now it is a responsibility of you people, Gen Z. You need to fight for the Ayurveda that it becomes mainstream medicine in India. Because वहां पे जाएंगे तो लोग पूछेंगे कि आपके यहाँ अगर वो mainstream medicine नहीं है, how can you advocate that it becomes mainstream medicine in USA or any other part of the world? So this is a main drawback for all of us. So now it is your responsibility, all of you, that you need to do something with the government of India, Ministry of Ayush, that they can make some efforts. One more country, that is South Korea. South Korea में आयुर्वेद की अपॉर्चुनिटी बहुत अच्छी है. Recently, one of the Vaidya Prashant Tiwari, I think you all know, he is doing some activities with one of the center in South Korea. South Korea is also having their own traditional medicine, and they are also having the national health system. And जो traditional medicine of the South Korea, it's known as choreo medicine, and its primary health care level, the choreo medicine covers 70% of the treatment. So when Ayurveda becomes 70% in India, we can say we are the mainstream medicine. And the education in this choreo medicine is a 6-year integrated course where 30% of the curriculum is devoted to modern medicine studies. And the conventional doctors also have to cover 30% of their curriculum in choreo medicine. So the Korean model of education and the national healthcare system is ideal to be followed by other countries. तो हमें भी ये मॉडल को फॉलो करना पड़ेगा for the developing their own system of traditional system of medicine. तो ये this next level challenge, it is for all of you. Thailand is also having their own traditional medicine. The Ayurvedic, it is called Jivaka Komarapaj in that level. College of this college is offering the bachelor's of Ayurvedic in Thailand, and many Ayurveda practitioners and Ayurvedic therapy centers are running in Thailand. And यहाँ से हम मेडिसिन वहां भेज सकते हैं from India and Sri Lanka. They are getting the medicines. Now the important part about European Union. The Ayurvedic traditional and herbal medicine will need to be licensed, comply with European directive passed in 2004. तो यहाँ पे हमें ये एक चीज बहुत important है कि there are some medicines, some herbs in European Union. Again, we cannot use the word medicine there, only dietary supplements. So I was in Slovakia last year, where I came to know that the neem is totally banned. Why? We don't know. I was in Brazil, I came to know that ashwagandha is totally banned in Brazil. Why? We don't know. When I was at USA, I was in Detroit when I have done one MOU to start research in the field of vitiligo in the case of in the disease vitiligo. And you know what is the prime ingredients we are using in the vitiligo management? That is called bakuchi, soralin, right? We have done all the things, all the paperwork has been done. The clinical trials, we have decided we will do one clinical trial in India and one clinical trial in USA in Henry Ford Hospital. But while we started to study about the herbs, and when we investigated, we came to know this bakuchi is completely banned in USA. Even as a cosmetics also it was banned. We don't know why. So यहाँ पे हमारी सबसे बड़ी कमजोरी है कि हर एक कंट्रीज में एक या दो औषध हमारी टोटली बैंड है. So we need to inform this to the Ministry of Ayush. They also know, but we require some conquer action. We require the scientific reason why it is banned in certain countries. तो वहां पे हमें काम करना पड़ेगा. So in European Union and Rasosodi, particularly all this metallic, all this herbomineral formulations are totally banned out of India, except Asian countries like Sri Lanka, Myanmar or Nepal. So this is जो हमारी संजीवनी जो बोली जाती है, that is Rasosodi. We cannot practice this Rasosodi in any part of the world. So these are the main points. उसके ऊपर अब Gen Z को काम करना है. We have done lots of things, but now we need to prove the scientific way कि what they found out in our ashwagandha or our neem. In 2008, there was an incident happened in the United States again. Very few people know the fact about that particular case. There is a big journal, that is JAMA, Journal of American Medical Association. There was an article published in JAMA that all these Ayurvedic medicines contains heavy metals. In 2013, I was there and it was a very hot topic among all these practitioners. And they were asking us कि आपकी ये जो भी औषधि आती है उसमें heavy metals क्यों आती है? Then I came to know about the real story, what happened. Most of the Indians, they are staying in United States, they are having their own grocery stores and they are selling lots of Ayurvedic medicine. So one of that types of merchant was in India and he bought some medicines to USA. और उसकी grocery में he was selling that medicine. And one of the American guys who was purchasing the medicine for his personal use. Then suddenly he is having some problem in the kidneys, some acute renal problems, and he was admitted into the hospital. Then the doctors asked him, "Are you taking any medicine?" He said, "No, I'm not taking any medicine." So, any dietary supplements you are taking? So he said, "Yes, I'm taking one Ayurvedic herbal dietary supplement." Then doctor asked him, "Show me which medicine which dietary supplement you are taking." तो उसने बताया, it was Mahayogaraj Kugulu. Then they asked me, from where you purchase these things. He told, there is one grocery store in my area and I'm using this regularly. Then they visited that store and they purchased some Mahayogaraj Kugulu. Again, the store owner told that this is a dietary supplement, it's not medicine. So first it was interrogated by FDA in USA. Then when he said that this is the dietary supplement, then the food department of USA intervened this case. और वो महायोगराज गुगलू की लेबोरेटरी टेस्टिंग हुई. You know, this Mahayogaraj Gugulu contains Nagabhasma, mercury. So they found the heavy metals, mercury. Then they asked the expert that how much percentage amount of this metals permissible in any products that is good for the human body. So they said it is 0.0001. And they found 100 milligram of mercury or heavy metals in that tablets. So it is 10,000 times more than the permissible limit. और सबसे बड़ी चीज जो थी कि it was found only in that Mahayogaraj Gugulu. But when they published this article, the headline was there, all this Ayurvedic medicine contains heavy metals. उससे आयुर्वेद बहुत बदनाम हुआ. Not a single pharmaceutical companies from India has defended these things. This is very unfortunate. The same thing happened during this COVID era also. If you know about the Giloy, we have used lots of Giloy. It's one of the best antiviral. You all know about it. There was one article published by the hepatologist, 8 hepatologists, the team of 8 hepatologists. They have published an article in one of the leading journal of Indian medicine. This Giloy is hepatotoxic drug. So again, we don't have any scientific defend. Giloy हमारा उसमें खत्म हो गया. Why? The defense from our side that the medicine that was consumed by that patient, it did not contain the real Tinospora cordifolia, but it is one more species, that is Tinospora crispa. So how it came into the market, this Tinospora crispa? It again opened the loophole in our system. Again, the studies of Tinospora cordifolia or crispa showed there is no hepatotoxicity in Giloy. But there is one type of hepatitis that is called autoimmune hepatitis. if the patient is suffering from autoimmune hepatitis, and if he is consuming giloid, there is only 1% chance to get it as to work is at hepatotoxic drug. तो हमारा जो पुअर डिफेंस मैकेनिज्म है, उसकी वजह से आयुर्वेद को जो एक जगह मिलनी चाहिए वो हम नहीं दे पा रहे हैं. So now it is your responsibility that to work some scientific and some research study. हमें आयुर्वेद की जो एक साइंटिफिक वैल्यू है उसको रिप्रेजेंट करना है, दुनिया के सामने रखना है. People are accepting Ayurveda, but the main thing is that it is dominance by the allopathic pharmaceuticals. One of the strongest lobby in the world, pharma lobby. They don't want that Ayurveda can come upfront medicine. So you all are the new flag bearers of Ayurveda. हमने हमारी ओर से बहुत कोशिश की है, लेकिन अब आप लोगों की जिम्मेदारी है कि you need to continue this legacy and the scientific value of Ayurveda. That is very important. तो उसके ऊपर हमें काम करना है. So यूरोपियन यूनियन में भी आपको मैंने बताया कि भाई it is work as food supplement. All these products we can send them as food supplement, not as medicine. So these are the things. In Australia, there also the Australian regulatory guidelines for complementary medicines demands that the pesticides and fumigants, toxic metals, microbial toxins. तो जो हमारी जो मेडिसिन है, if we are using the plant-based medicine, now again the farmers, those who are cultivating these herbal plants, it must be free from pesticides. All these herbs must be organic. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में गया था, वहां पे भी ये बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है कि जो मेडिसिन यहाँ से सप्लाई होती थी, हर्ब्स that contains lots of pesticides. So again, this is also one of the big challenge for us. So we are talking about opportunities and challenges. So these are the challenges what we are facing right now. That's why we require standardization of all the herbal formulations, all the Ayurvedic formulations. अब someone, कुछ लोग ऐसा बता रहे हैं कि why you are talking about herbal medicine, why not about Ayurvedic? लोगों को बहुत बुरा लगता है हम आयुर्वेद को हर्बल बोलेंगे, लेकिन we need to talk in the language what the people of other countries know the Ayurveda. पहले हम उसको साइंटिफिकली एविडेंटली इफेक्टिव आयुर्वेद बताएंगे, तब जाके they will accept Ayurveda. So these problems again in Sydney, I want to share one interesting thing with you. One of the Ayurvedic practitioner in Sydney was practicing, and he was practicing in autism. आपको पता है what is autism, particularly in the kids, and he was having a very good results. But again, the problem arose when he started to claim that I will cure this autism. And at the same time, one Australian guy has sent the medicine to the laboratory and Australian Food and Drug Administration, and they found again in that medicine some metal. कुछ रस औषधि he was giving, and it is totally banned in USA. Then he was totally banned to practice Ayurveda in Australia, and he was deported in India. So these are the consequences are happening. So we must be very careful by advocating. So what we require? Research, study on comparison with modern medicine, evidence-based Ayurveda, that is the need of the hour. we must focus on evidence-based Ayurveda. We must need to publish our data in international journals. We require interactive talks with Western doctors. We need to explain them the scientific side of Ayurveda. These are the solution of these problems. If we have the solution of these things, Ayurveda can definitely rock the world. We have the power. We can treat lots of critical cases. So currently the food products that India can export were undervalued, and therefore there was a need to export good of higher market value. So यहाँ से अभी जो भी food products जा रही है, most of them they are rejected at the airports क्योंकि they are undervalued. So that is also we need that the quality of the products, if it is going in the form of food supplements, then also we require a laboratory testing, how many percentage of the values that we are showing on the labeling. It must be that, because when we are supplying these food supplements, we need to publish the value of the food supplements on the label. This is a big challenge. So it is not easy to practice globally, right? So that's why we require a good team, a scientific approach. So what we can do, give tools for the globalization. We can do conduct studies in a network throughout India. तो आपका ये जो group है, you can have one group. You can ask us, I can join you as an advisor or as your mentor. We can do a lot of things. If you are having some good research, we can publish it in regularly through government portals. Make a separate wing of doctors for data collection, analysis and publishing. So एक group आप बनाइए. I will guide you. Then be a scientific research oriented doctor. आपको एक थोड़ा उसमें ये भी करना है. You require a scientific. Then allopathy, modern biomedicine, by the help of politicians, planners, फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजिस्ट स्टैटिस्टिशियन बायोइंजीनियर, ये लोगों की हमें हेल्प लेनी चाहिए टू जनरेट एग्जैक्ट क्लिनिकल डेटास, द क्लिनिकल वैल्यूज एंड द हर्ब्स, पर्टिकुलरली द वैल्यू ऑफ द हर्ब्स. बट यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है इन आयुर्वेदा, इट इज द ड्यूटी ऑफ ओनली डॉक्टर्स. हमारी की ड्यूटी है, हमारे साथ साइंटिस्ट चाहिए, हमें रिसर्चर्स चाहिए. We don't have that things. That is the real challenge. We also require integrative approach, textual tradition, individual practice and clinical research. These are the challenges we need to accept and we need to fulfill. So if we can fulfill this, then the real globalization should be of Ayurveda, by Ayurveda, for Ayurveda. So अब आपको मैं कुछ बताऊं. This is our consultations. This is our Panchakarma theater. Then again, you can see this is the therapist doing some Abhyanga. This is our Panchakarma theater. These are the academic programs we are running across the globe. This is our Athar Global Academy of Ayurveda. So how we are teaching this? Very scientifically, evidence-based practice, what we are giving them. This is in USA. I was in July. I conducted a workshop on Marma therapy in Andrew Center of Integrative Medicine, University of Arizona. And they were very happy with this non-invasive Ayurvedic way of pain management. So these are the pictures globally what we are working. This is consultations at Europe. These are various workshops. classes. Now the thing is that this is very important. Evidently effective therapeutic Ayurveda. So we need to have this data like before after treatment photographs. If you are practicing in skin disease, if you are working in the thyroid, you must have the before treatment TSH, after treatment TSH level. So you require to generate the data. So you can see here this before after treatment pictures of various diseases. So what we are doing, this is the vitiligo, a case of vitiligo. This is again eczema. This is the case of pemphigus vulgaris. So in that direction, if we want to make this Ayurveda globally, we need to work in that direction. कि एक एविडेंस बेस्ड आयुर्वेद अगर हम रखेंगे और all these case studies must be published in various journals or portals. मेरे कुछ case studies has been published in one of the research portal of Amrita School of Ayurveda, that is in Kerala, and it is funded by RAV, Rashtriya Ayurveda Vidyapit, Ministry of Ayush. So these are the portals they are working to publish our case studies, and we need to publish the scientific value of Ayurveda. And nobody can stop us to make Ayurveda a global medicine. So now it's a challenge for all of us कि हमें यहाँ से आयुर्वेद को कैसे और आगे ले जाना है. Demand is high, no doubt about it. People are all the time in search of Ayurvedic treatment because now they are fed up with the side effects of allopathy medicine. But at the same time, we also require the evidence-based Ayurveda. That is the need of the hour. आज भी एक महानुभाव ने फेसबुक पे लिखा है कि why they are asking only us about this evidence-based Ayurveda while it is written in the text thousands of years ago and we are practicing since a long. But again, we know as an Indian the value of our Ayurveda, but the people in the West don't know about these things. They will ask you, Doctor, have you treated any psoriasis patient? Have you treated any cancer patients? If we have the data, we can say, yes, we have treated it successfully. And that's why we require this evidence-based Ayurveda. So this is a short introduction of global opportunities and challenges of Ayurveda. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And my Insta page is Dr. Joshi. You can follow me on that. My Facebook page is Dr. Gaurang Joshi. You can visit my website and you can interact with me. This group, particularly, there are 135 plus people already joined this conversation. So you can generate a good group for the research and further scientific evaluation of Ayurveda. I will help you. The people like me are always ready to help you, the Gen Z of Ayurveda, because you, the people, can only continue the legacy of Ayurveda, what we have done in our 30 years of career. So thank you all for listening me from the bottom of my heart. And also I would like to tell you, you can organize one conference. It must be in the form of workshop, clinical things, because theory is everywhere. You can find all these samhitas on Google. Right now, all these samhitas, people are forwarding on WhatsApp. But we require clinical efforts, clinical things. And I'm purely a clinician, not an academician. Ashtanga available hai, Charak Samhita available hai, Susu Samhita available, everything is available. But that is the text. We need to execute that text in our clinics, and that is a quite different things. So I want that you all can become a good clinician, and that is the need of the hour. क्योंकि आयुर्वेद को एक हम बंद रूम में डिस्कशन करेंगे. We are now 130 people, but this 130 people can deliver this Ayurved, execute this Ayurved to its real user, that is the end user, that is the common people. They require Ayurved very badly. So this is our responsibility that we are discussing these things, but it should reach to its end user. Who is the end user? The patient, the person who is suffering from disease. So it should be reached in that channel. Once it reaches to the 70% of the Indian population, then nobody can stop us to become a mainstream medicine in India. And once it becomes mainstream medicine in India, nobody can stop us to make it globalized medicine. So this is the task. I am living on you. I am with you. Whenever you require my help, I will be there with you. But start churning on that, how you can do it. The scientific Ayurveda, that is the need of the hour. Thank you. Namaste. Jai Ayurveda, Jai Dhanvantari.
थैंक यू सर फॉर शेयरिंग योर थॉट्स. अभी मैं को बोलूंगी कि अगर उनके कोई क्वेश्चंस हैं तो वो सर से पूछ सकते हैं, और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी आप क्वेश्चंस पूछते वक्त अपना वीडियो ऑन रखें.
ये प्रीतम ने पूछा है कि भाई all these studies they can publish by only postgraduates. No, it is not true. You can publish. अगर आप में से कोई किसी वैद्य बालेंद्र प्रकाश सर को जानता हो, who is working in the field of pancreatitis, in the field of allergic rhinitis, in the field of cancer, उनके कई सारे publications हैं that has been published in renowned journals. So ऐसा भी हमें ऐसा सोचना भी नहीं है कि I am just a graduate and I am not a postgraduate, so I cannot publish. No, there is not such requirements. If you have proper case studies, you can do it. Not an issue. I would like to share you one more news. There is Maharishi International University in Illinois, USA. वहां पे post doctoral fellowship programs they are running for the doctors who are graduated and post-graduated in allopathic medicines. So they have a super specialty course in the field of dermatology. And they are now publishing one handbook of dermatology. और उसमें I am fortunate that 5 to 6 chapters that I submitted, it is approved and it is going to be published. And I am also just BAMS. और वो स्टडी करेंगे वहां के पोस्ट डॉक्टरल, दोज हु आर ऑलरेडी एमडी इन यूएसए, दे विल लर्न दिस आयुर्वेदिक डर्मेटोलॉजी. सो हमें वो पहले तो एक इंफिनिटी कॉम्प्लेक्स निकालने की जरूरत है कि एन आयुर्वेदिक ग्रेजुएट कैन डू अ लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग. दे आर बिग होराइजन, स्काई इज द लिमिट फॉर देम. और कोई क्वेश्चन? हाउ टू गो अहेड विद दिस प्रीतम विश्वास. तो आपके पास अगर आप कोई भी एक डिसीज पे काम करते हो तो उसका डेटा कलेक्ट करो, पहले एविडेंस कलेक्ट करो, बिफोर आफ्टर ट्रीटमेंट के रिपोर्ट से या पिक्चर से उसको कलेक्ट करो. देन यू रिक्वायर सम साइंटिफिक राइटिंग. So there are lots of tools available on the internet how you can write this scientific case studies, description, abstract banana. Then you can submit to the journal with this. उसमें data कैसे generate करना है. So there are lots of people who are working in the field of data generation. So you can take the help. All are professionally working in this area. You can do it. What are the score in Britain, Germany and France? See, मैंने बताया ना कि वहां पे भी Ayurveda is simply advocating as and alternative and complementary medicine. तो वहां पे अगर आपको काम करना है, पहले आपकी आइडेंटिफिकेशन इंडिया में होनी चाहिए. Why they will invite you? If they known to you, मुझे जब यूएस से बुलाया गया था, they know about me. They came to know about my work through my publications on various social medias. तो वहां पे उसको लगा कि he is the right person to represent the dermatology of Ayurveda in USA. Then they invited me. तो आपको पहले what you are. Yes, in which field require more research? Trupti Nikam. So Ayurveda is totally vacant. All the fields are vacant. You can do research. If you're working in the thyroid, you can do research in oncology. You can do research in dermatology. You can do research on obesity. All the lifestyle disorders are open. Even वो एक सिंगल मेडिसिन लेके आप उसका क्लिनिकल ट्रायल, उसका रिसर्च करके दिस इज इफेक्टिव इन दिस डिसीजेस. So it's a vast opportunities are there. Just you need to decide कि आप कौन से फील्ड में, हाँ, how can we do this Ayurvedic tourism? It's a good question. So उसके लिए हमें थोड़ा गवर्नमेंट से भी सपोर्ट चाहिए कि they can market, they can invite. There is Ayurvedic, the visa has been started, Ayush visa has been started. So we require some proper marketing strategy, not the blind claims that we are treating this, we are treating this, I will treat this disease. Not like that. We just require to publish and market what we are doing. That is evidence-based Ayurveda. क्योंकि आयुर्वेद ऐसा है कि यहाँ पे यूरोपियंस आते हैं, कुछ लोग ऐसा करते हैं 5 दिन में उसको पंचकर्म करवाते हैं, 7 दिन में पंचकर्म करवाते हैं. यू नो it is not possible to do panchakarma in 5 days or 7 days. It is simply a cheating by doing superficial abhyang, shirodhara, nasyam. That is not the real panchakarma. Abhyang is a purva karma. Shirodhara is associated procedure of panchakarma. It is not a panchakarma. So हमारे लोग जो कर रहे हैं उसमें ऑनेस्टी की कमी है. We want to earn money at the earliest. So earning money is not the only aim. Earn faith, earn trust. आप अगर उनका ट्रस्ट फेथ जीतोगे, मेरे पास यूरोपियन 4 बार यहाँ आया. He was suffering from psoriasis. He came 4 times here for the panchakarma, and all the time he stayed here for the 21 days. Yes, ये भी बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है कि the current scenario in Ayurvedic education, there is a lots of lacking in this education. I know it. हम भी जानते हैं कि एजुकेशन में आज बहुत सारी लेक्स है, बहुत ही लूप होल्स है. तो अगेन मैं यही बताता हूं कि हम ही उसको दूर कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि कॉलेजेस में वी कैन नॉट एक्सपेक्ट एवरीथिंग टू बी लर्न इन द कॉलेज. It again depends. The experienced academicians are there. They are having a good intention to provide us good education. बहुत कम एजुकेशनिस्ट हमें मिलते हैं कि they are giving us the best of the education. तो हमें ही ढूंढना है, हमें उसके पास जाना है कि हमारे क्वेश्चंस लेके उसके पास जाना है. And we need to try this to find out the solutions of our questions. क्योंकि एक चीज है कि आजकल की जो एजुकेशन सिस्टम है, कॉलेजेस बहुत बढ़ रही है. There are lots of colleges. When I was studying in Gujarat, there were only 9 colleges, and all were run by government of Gujarat. Right now there are 45 colleges, and only 5 is running by government of Gujarat. All others are private colleges. So there is a limitations, always a limitations. There is a big lack in the education. But again, वो तो रहेगा ही, लेकिन it's our responsibility that after becoming graduate, we need to gain some experience. You can go to a good Ayurvedic physician. Even मैं तो आपको ये भी बताना चाहता हूँ कि आप you can start some work in allopathic hospitals also, because you must have the knowledge of modern medicine. मैं BMS की जो एक मेरी जो definition है, that is a bridge between Ayurveda and modern science, that is BAMS. मॉडर्न साइंस और आयुर्वेद का एक अच्छा इंटीग्रेशन हो जाएगा ना, नोबडी कैन स्टॉप आयुर्वेद. कुछ ऐसे डिसीज है कि जिसमें हमें एलोपैथी की भी जरूरत होती है. ऐसा वी कैन नॉट डिनाई. कैंसर में वी कैन नॉट डिनाई, हाइपरटेंशन में वी कैन नॉट डिनाई. सम ऑफ द थिंग्स वी नीड टू एक्सेप्ट. वी कैन नॉट क्योर ऑल द डिसीजेस 100%. सो वेयर देयर इज इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ एलोपैथी रिक्वायर्स, वी मस्ट. एंड उसके लिए हमारे पास थोड़ा बेसिक एलोपैथी का नॉलेज भी होना जरूरी है. We also need to know about the recent antibiotics, recent medicaments introducing in the field of allopathy medicines. New patients, they were come after the failure of modern medicine, particularly autoimmune disease. Mein maximum people they are taking immunosuppressant medicines. So we must have the knowledge of these immunosuppressant medicines, how they are working, what are the possible side effects of these medicines.
He, please turn off your mic.
So these are the things कि हमें ऐसा भी नहीं है कि एलोपैथी से हमें दूर रहना है. एलोपैथी का भी बेसिक नॉलेज हमारे पास होना बहुत जरूरी है, पर्टिकुलरली इन दिस एरा ऑफ दिस टेक्नोलॉजिकल रिवॉल्यूशन. पेशेंट भी गूगल पे पूरा स्टडी करके हमारे पास आता है. और एट द टाइम सम ऑफ द डिसीज वी ऑल्सो डोंट नो. कुछ ऐसे डिसीज आते हैं, रेयरेस्ट ऑफ द रेयर. For example, few years back, I have one case of Gaurang syndrome. It's a kind of autoimmune disease. Mosquito se? So it's a Gaurang disease. What is the symptoms? Dryness. Dryness in the tongue, dryness in the nose, dryness in the eyes. Everywhere they are suffering from dryness. And it is increasing gradually. It's a progressive disease. So we need to know about these things. By what is it? Then we need to use our intellect, that is yukti vapasare. We can say dryness means which types of dosha. It is vata dosha. So we can plan the treatment for the vata shama. So we must require that kinds of knowledge. The same thing if we are practicing cancer, there are lots of types of cancer, lots of metastatic cancer. We also need to identify. Yes, ये भी अच्छा है कि how we can work together so that you all guys are here. You are gathered here since last 3 days. So you can identify good people, good team. You can, those who really want to contribute, identify that people and make a group. It's a core group, right? And then if you require the help of people like me, I am always ready to help you all. I can guide you. You can make me a mentor. Then we can do a lots of things. I want that the generation Z, Gen Z can come forward and make the voice of Ayurveda scientifically. That is the need of the hour. Any questions? यस, कुंज ने बोला कि कोई यूएसए जाके अदर स्टडी कर सकता है. See, only on the ground of you Ayurvedic graduation, they will not issue any visa to you or further study visa, because it is totally unknown things for them. So it's better you can start a fresh graduation if you want to go to USA. But in my opinion, stick to Ayurveda, do your best work, one day your dream will come true, just like me. कि मैंने भी एक बार यूएसए जाने का ड्रीम देखा था. We have Dr. Deepak Mandal from Nepal. Nice to see you, Dr. Deepak. So, namaste. So he is following me on a Facebook. He know everything about me. Dr. Deepak is know everything about me. So एक ड्रीम है तो आपको पहले अपने फील्ड में यहाँ पे अच्छा काम कीजिए. जस्ट वर्क ऑनेस्टली, generate lots of data, then definitely your dream will come true. Nobody knows when you will get the chance to visit USA. The first step is, again, he just contribute the best, dedicated your life in evidence-based Ayurveda. That is the first. And again, I am telling you, jack of all, master of none nahi, master of one bano. Do some super specialization in Ayurvedic practice, either in thyroid, either in obesity, either in infertility, either in cardiovascular disease, either in trichology, either in cosmetology. एक पकड़ के उस पर टोटली डेडिकेटेडली वर्क करो. Just go on the Google, find out how many incidents of hypothyroidism in India. You will find lots of cases. फिर आपके सिटी की पॉपुलेशन देखो, how many patients can be available in your city and how many patients you require to start your practice. I know Dr. Vikrant Patil in Pune. He is working especially in the field of thyroid. His clinic's name is Ayurveda Thyroid Clinic. I know few doctors, they are working exclusively in infertility. We are working exclusively in skin disease and autoimmune disease and cancer. और कोई डिसीज की जरूरत नहीं रहती है. So these are the things, these are the basics. You need to follow it. Beginning with a super specialty concept. अगर आपको उस पर करना है, अगर आपको करना है कि I want to become endocrinologist in the field of Ayurveda, आप थोड़ा उसका स्टडी कीजिए. कोई एंडोक्राइनोलॉजिस्ट के यहाँ थोड़ा ट्रेनिंग लेने के लिए जाइए. What basis of Ayurveda is popular in abroad? See, Ayurveda is right now in every part of the world as a complementary medicine, as a wellness people are doing. But I have done consultations in Europe. There are lots of people are suffering from lots of lifestyle disorders like obesity, hypothyroidism, cancer, skin disease, and in that, and particularly autoimmune disease, there is a very limited scope of allopathy medicine. So in that part, we can play a crucial role. उसमें तो सिर्फ डाइट लाइफस्टाइल मॉडिफिकेशन से we can get 50 to 70% results. So just focused. Documentation, publishing data. So आजकल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करना इज नॉट अ टफ. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि आई एम प्रैक्टिसिंग इन स्किन डिसीज. व्हाट आई एम डूइंग, आई एम टेकिंग the when patient is coming for the first time, taking the treatment, the pictures, that is before treatment, then during the treatment and after the treatment. So I have lots of data of skin disease. Right now I am practicing something in autoimmune diseases. So I have the data of their reports before after treatment, rheumatism, or I have treated many thyroid patients also. Cancer patients, we are also collecting the data of cancer patients. So it is not difficult. Just start from the base and you will become master. Yes, you require one guide. If you can have some guide, that will be fine. If he is particularly expert in research or data collection, that is very important. So any other questions? Feel free to ask me any questions if you have. You can ask the organization, they can pass me all these questions. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And whenever you require my help, I'll be here to help you. So thank you all.
आई थिंक सभी के क्वेश्चंस कंप्लीट हो गए हैं एंड थैंक यू सो मच सर फॉर शेयरिंग योर व्यूज योर एक्सपर्टाइज एंड प्रैक्टिकल नॉलेज ट्रूली इंस्पायर्ड अस वी आर डीपली ग्रेटफुल टू यू फॉर योर टाइम नॉलेज एंड पैशन थैंक you all for joining us on this Ayurvedic journey. Your participation and engagement made this webinar a huge success. Do attend our next webinar on 1st of December. Until then, stay healthy and stay happy. Jai Ayurved. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.